Man, oh, his voice sounds like a cross between Lemmy and like Hosier. Like he's able to sing with such rasp up high in places where people with this type of rasp generally are not able to sing. Whew, man, this is an incredible, incredible performance.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me. My lover's got humor, sister giggle at the funeral, knows everybody. If they haven't never did speak, sister last true mouthpiece.
Wow, he's got a beautiful growl up on his slightly higher range. Perfect song choice for this. I mean, I'm excited for this chorus already right now.
Every sun is getting more bleak, fresh poison each week. We were born see. Amen. Amen.
I love how breathy his voice goes, which gives it that certain texture to it right here.
To be well. Amen.
So something you'll notice is that as he ended off the first amen, he let it go breathy. And then that is what led him into the rasp of the next line. Man, this is like what he's doing is very difficult to do well.
Amen. Amen. Take me to the that. Good God, let me give you my life.
Whoa. Man. Oh, his voice sounds like a cross between Lemmy and like Hosier. Like he's able to sing with such rasp up high in places where people with this type of rasp generally are not able to sing because it's kind of a heavy rasp. It's got like a lot of bottom end to it, which is hard to sing up that high with.
Good God, let me give you my life.
Oof. I love the way he says life, man. I could listen to that on repeat. He does a slight, it's very minor, but a slight melody change for that. And it sounds so good.
God, let me give you my life.
My life.
If I'm a begging all the good times, see, something shiny, something made for the main course. That's a fine look.
Okay, so one thing that you're gonna notice here is, I think it's a really cool idea, that he's got his iPad probably up behind, or maybe a phone, up behind that microphone. And so that allows him to just kind of like follow the lyrics as he's going without the audience seeing it. So I think it's a very clever trick. Definitely something that I can look into potentially doing for myself. If you don't know a song very well, it can be a very easy way to follow along with it without, actually holding a phone or an iPad as you're singing it, or having to refer back to sheet music. Another thing I want to point out is how he's pacing his breaths. So because he's in a very intense place in his voice, he's really making sure that he's getting enough breath in between phrases, and he's using a little extra air than you normally would. And so a lot of people don't realize that one of the big struggles for many people's high notes, they think that they just can't hit the high note, but a lot of times it's the lead up to the high note that throws them off, and the fact that they're not taking breaths in the proper spots. So if you feel like that might be something you're struggling with, I want you to check out my free lesson down below in the description. There you're going to get a clear idea of exactly how to pace things as you move through the scales in that free lesson there.
Like a dog and the strength of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife.
Are you guys hearing that also? Like, it's definitely not your average rasp. So average rasp has a little bit more of a higher frequency to it. He's using a lot of chest voice and then with more of a type of rasp. It's like a deeper, darker than the type of rasp that's usually used in most singing that you hear, most rock singing. So I think it's really cool and very unique sounding.
Offer me my deathless death. Good God, let me give you my life.
And for him to be able to go this hard, this heavy into his voice as like through double choruses. And I remember when I was trying to learn this song the first time, one of the most difficult parts about this song is that it sits high up in your range and goes in an ascending scale through the chorus and does it 2 times. It's really, really difficult to keep up with that level of intensity all the way through. And he's doing it amazingly, like not one off note.
No. masters or kings when the ritual begins. There is
Nice melody changes there.
that our agenda scene.
Not sure what that was. Okay, that was probably something that the video, like he did something in the video incorrectly, and so he needed to fill it with something interesting.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
Wow, listen to that middle one. That's
I'm mad.
that's just incredible. The vibrato with the rasp sounds so good.
I'm mad.
Just taking it so much higher.
None of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife over me.
I love the melody changes in this final chorus. I love the melody changes he's doing. Don't worry about it. I'm going to rewind it so we can listen to that whole piece again. Sorry for interrupting in the middle. I was taken by it. I'm sorry.
Knife over me. Good God, let me give you my life.
What amazing phrasing. So you could sharpen your knives. Amazing. Whew. Man, this is an incredible, incredible performance. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please check out this one. You're going to like it too.